Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I'm going to be doing a quick review on my Qui-Gon Jinn vintage collection figure from the Phantom Menace. And I have quite a few of these figures, quite a few of the vintage collection that is, and I've been collecting them for years, and I have quite a few in my collection, so I thought why not showcase some of them for you guys if you're interested in picking some up, or you guys are wanting to pick up some of the older figures off of eBay. I would give you guys a more detailed look at some of them. And pretty much, I would say 99% of my vintage collection figures, I bought them all in store. So I bought them all, I found them all in the wild. I have found some of these over the years at like TJ Maxx, Bell's Outlet, Marshalls, where there was essentially no interest at the time, and some of these figures have absolutely skyrocketed in price. I mean, this Qui-Gon here sells for about anywhere from $100 to $150 in some cases, and I picked this up for probably $8 or $9. I want to say I got this at Toys R Us back in the day, maybe in around 2012, 2013. And I just really like the vintage collection figures. They have these really nice detailed card backs here, and I put them in these protective cases just to keep them in mint condition. Keeps the card backs absolutely straight, and they are a great option. If you have any of these vintage collection figures, I highly suggest picking up some of these cases. This one here is made by Evo Retro, and they are a great option, and they really look and present the figure well. So let me just give you guys some more in-depth look and detail here of the Qui-Gon. So, like I said before, this is Qui-Gon Jinn from the Phantom Menace. And I'm just going to give you guys some detail of the figure here. Really nice figure. Really nice detail. We've got some soft goods there with his Jedi robe. Some very nice paint apps on his hair. An absolutely remarkable likeness of Liam Neeson there. The card back has just an absolutely beautiful picture of Qui-Gon. It's very clear, no blurring. As you know, some of the vintage collection card backs might have a slightly blurry picture in some cases, but this one they chose the absolute perfect picture, if you ask me. A very nice card back. You've got the yellow name pill there. And let me just give you guys some more detail. He comes with one accessory, which is his lightsaber ignited. These had an advertisement here for a life-size Darth Maul that you could win. I don't know if anyone ever got one. If anybody knows anyone that won one of these, or anyone won one of the life-size Darth Mauls, please let me know. Give you guys some detail of the card back. These were the other figures in the series. These were some of the vintage collection vehicles available at the time. This is VC75, if you guys were interested in looking it up. But yeah, this has been one of my favorite vintage collection figures right here. The Phantom Menace is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. And I'm really glad I picked this up at the time because, like I said, they have absolutely skyrocketed in price. It's unbelievable how much some of these figures have appreciated, considering they are just a part of the vintage collection, but it's almost as if they're becoming vintage in their own right because they're very sought after. A lot of them are very rare. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with what they're doing now as far as re-releasing some of these figures. I wish that they would re-release them in some type of a variant or have some kind of a different card back. I know that they've released some of the older vintage collection figures, and they're pretty much exact copies of the originals. And, you know, people are now selling them as like, oh, I have the first release or the first edition. So if they re-release this figure, this would be considered a first edition. As you can see, the date on the back says 2011, 2012. But yeah, a very good example of one of my favorite vintage collection figures right here. It's just a perfect synergy of a really nice figure, a very nice card back. It's just the total package, and that's why I really like these figures, is because I buy them for the whole presentation package. The card back, the figure, they're very nice to display. The figures are usually posed in a really nice, decent pose. Like, I like this pose that they have him in, and I have no interest in removing this from the package because I just will display it as is. I think like I said, the total package, as far as how they have this whole thing set up with the card back, the figure, it just looks fantastic. And I really like that, you know, they've been adding a lot of new figures to the vintage collection lately. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It really helps out the channel. But yeah, I would love to hear in the comments some of your favorite vintage collection figures, or if you have this one, for instance, let me know what you guys think of it. Let me just give you guys some more detailed shots here. I really like, even though Hasbro is making these, that they had the Kenner logo in the front as well, just to keep with that vintage feel. You can see there's the Hasbro symbol on the back. And I will just give you guys some more detailed shots here. Here I have a replica of Qui-Gon's lightsaber hilt. I did a review on this. The link is in the description. I think Qui-Gon has one of the most gorgeous lightsaber hilts, and he is definitely my favorite Jedi. But yeah, I'm going to be doing quite a few of these reviews, so if you guys like the vintage collection, if you guys are into Star Wars collectibles, please subscribe. You will definitely enjoy the content that I have coming. But yeah, this is, like I said, VC75 from the vintage collection. Definitely not necessarily an earlier release, but you know, it's about midway. But yeah, I'm very fortunate to have found this in the wild and in pretty much mint condition. I really can't see any flaws on the card back or on the bubble. A very nice example of a vintage collection figure here. So let me know what you guys think of that. I really enjoy doing these reviews, and I enjoy the feedback you guys have been giving me as of late. And if you want to see more content like this, please leave some comments, subscribe, and I will keep pumping them out for you guys, alright? So I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and I will catch up with you guys next time. Have a good one.